On OSRC News at 7, Akure residents make early shopping ahead of festivities, laments effects of rising inflation. Adeleke emerges Accord Party's candidate for Osrc governorship election. Tinubu restates police withdrawal from VIPs, directs Shatima to lead ranch initiative. From the foreign scene, Australia bans children under 16 from using social media platforms. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on the news on Osrc television. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. As the festive season draws near, some Nigerians are already shopping ahead of the Christmas rush. Heli shopping for gifts and essentials is gaining momentum, driven by the need to avoid last-minute stress and the fear of rising prices as December winds down. Adewumi Taiwo takes a closer look at this growing trend and what it means for shoppers and traders.
Christmas is a season of joy, sharing and celebration. But the days leading up to December 25th often come with the familiar crowded markets, inflated prices and the pressure of horrid spending. This year, many families are choosing a different approach. Start early, buy early. From festive accessories to foodstuffs, clothing and footwear, early shoppers are trying to beat the expected year-end surge in commodity prices. Still, some traders say sales have been lower when compared to last Christmas, reflecting current economic realities, rising inflation, reduced purchasing power, and cultural spending habits.
If you have any alternative to boost up business in Ondo State, it could have been better than only salary alone. Salary alone cannot solve this problem.
We will not see changes. They are not buying anything. They are not buying anything. So it will not be like last year. Last year by this time, I think things wrong.
They are pushing it over, but the market is not moving. They are coming over. It's not like before. They are coming. Not even zero. But now, parents are just managing.
Other traders, however, say patronage has been relatively encouraging, noting that early shoppers are helping to gradually lift sales.
We came here last year to see how people was. Many people. This year, it's not like that. Like last year, we started on November. 18th of November. People were organizing. So the price of things is very costly.
At the moment, people are coming. Like people that have offices. So they are patronizing, they correct their office, and they also show the signals that we are in a festive period. So they wear the cap, they wear some of the items.
Across markets, shoppers describe early Christmas shopping as a practical strategy, helping them avoid inflated prices, secure needed items, and spread spending over time, instead of bearing the burden all at once.
If I don't buy it now, by the time it is getting to Christmas, the price will come up.
I brought my keys to get some toy for the festive period. You know, we are in a Christmas period right now. Everybody's happy. and really we are happy. Yes. So we're in the mood. The mood for discussing. Christmas is it's merry.
Things are still affordable now in this period. So I will advise people to come to the market to come and purchase whatever they want to buy before the late hour, which is few days to Christmas.
Beyond the rush and rising prices, many Nigerians are advising that the season should be celebrated with moderation, reminding families that Christmas is not a competition, but a time for love, contentment, and togetherness. As the season unfolds, thoughtful planning, early preparation, and mindful spending may make this Christmas more enjoyable and less demanding on wallets across the country. Adewumi Taiwo, Osrc News.
We sincerely apologize for that poor visual audio. In the meantime, the Ondo State government has warned traders, market women, and commercial operators who obstruct major roads across the state. These activities, the government says, cause traffic congestion and put road users at serious risk. A statement by Special Advisor to the Governor on Transport Olubenga Omoli urged traders and residents in key areas like Ojaoba Akure, Sabo Market Ondo, Ikare, Akunga, and the Ore Overhead Bridge to immediately stop selling goods or drying food items such as cocoa, gari, and yam flour on highways and designated road corridors. The statement also condemned some commercial tricycle operators who have 10 strategic locations, including Obadeshiga Road, Arakale Road, Alagbaka, and the Shoprite area, into illegal parking and roadside market sports. Omole warned that any tricycle operators violating these rules will have their vehicle impounded without hesitation. The statement added that law enforcement officers have been fully mobilized to ensure compliance across the state, adding that any activity that blocks free vehicle movement or breaches traffic laws will no longer be tolerated due to its threat to motorist and pedestrian safety. Osun State's Governor Ademola Adeleke has emerged the Accord Party's candidate for the August 2026 governorship election. Adeleke, the only aspirant in the primary held in Osogbo, polled 145 votes out of 150 cast by delegates drawn from the state's 30 local government areas. Announcing the result of the primary, the secretary of the electoral committee, Abdulaziz Sulaudin, said 5 votes were voided. Adeleke, his deputy Kola Adewusi, and several political appointees were present as the exercise commenced. A heavy security presence, including armed police and Department of State Services operatives, was deployed while INEC officials observed the exercise. Professor Wale Soyinka says President Bola Tinubu must be cautious about his approach to regional security, domestic governance, and the use of state protection for privileged individuals. The Nobel laureate at the 20th Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism Awards in Lagos recounted an encounter he described as recent in his hotel room in Ikoyi that left him shocked by what he considered an extravagant display of state security. He described seeing an excessively large security battalion assigned to a young individual close to the presidency, an entourage he said was sufficient to take over a small country. Soyinka revealed that the young man turned out to be Sheyi Tinubu, the president's son, saying the discovery concerned him enough to contact National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. Soyinka urged Tinubu to reconsider the scale of security personnel attached to Sheyi, stressing that such resources are urgently needed elsewhere. We take a quick commercial break now. When we return, we'll bring you more stories. Please don't go anywhere.
Beautiful, it's your name. Wonderful is what you are to me. Ever me kid
every mom. A treasure. Beyond measure. 3 crowns milk. Healthy moms. Happy family.
Thank you very much for joining us. You can watch us live on our website at www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Oido. President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his order to pull police officers off VIPs and return them to core policing.